I'm the truth, big dog. What you staring at, Bubba?
This barn was flattened by a tornado in 1991. I was 11. And the replacement barn was built on the same footings. And many of the original barn posts were used for the replacement barn. And we got all new tiers in this barn. And of course it had to have a new roof. And this barn will hold about 3 acres. There's 5 bents, or 5 sections long, and 3 driveways wide. The sheds are 3 wide.
Now, when you say bent, a lot of people in the industry don't know exactly what that is.
When this barn was constructed, each section of the barn was laying on the ground like dominoes, and they used a wrecker to pull these sections up into place. So each section, like from barn post to barn post, along the length of the structure is called a bent, B-E-N-T. And this barn has 5. And the cable hoist barn has 7. We have 4 bent, 5 bent, 7 bent. The cable hoist barn is actually our largest barn at 7 bents. And this barn is a relatively compact barn. The bents are only 12 feet. The cable hoist barn, they're 14. And in this barn, we have a 14-foot driveway. That's this center aisleway in the barn here. And the sheds are only 12. So, as you can see, it's a tight fit for that wagon fully loaded with tobacco to get in here in that 12-foot shed. Keeping a close eye on that load, because when it's empty, we're going to jerk it outside and bring another one in. Try to capitalize on this cool air we got this morning. Boys. Hey.
That'd be the 6th generation right there.
6. Ben.
Young tobacco farmers.
6.
Little youngins. I noticed over here right there.
Looks like we got some wood bees working on our tier rails.
Looks like they've nested up in there real good.
No good.
Got some right over on the other end, right on top of where the back of that trailer is too. And there goes one right now. Well, I guess they don't care about the spray, because they sprayed that right up in there.
Oh, they sprayed that with the wasp spray?
And
it didn't affect the wood bees, did it?
No,
engineer a solution for that.
because they burrowed in, and then
yeah, so they didn't get in there.
Hey, are you guys picking up sticks or playing Bam Bam? Well, it's got a sweet aroma to it now.
We cut this tobacco on Wednesday. It's been laying in the field for 3 days. It's nice and wilted. The sunburn that happened on the first day has already been taken out by the sun on the 2nd and 3rd day. And this morning we loaded up those 8 loads. I was hoping to have a little bit of dew. I didn't see any. Nobody's pants were wet. And at the bottom of the stalk, those leaves have already turned brown. So we were trying to get that up out of the field before it gets real crispy, because it'll shatter and we'll lose it. But we've managed to bring most of that to the barn. I see it hanging up there. We'll have to take these loads off in the order in which we loaded them, so they don't get hot. It'll take maybe 30 minutes to a wagon to offload this stuff.
And you got how many wagons out there waiting?
8.
8.
Well, now 7.
Well, they got this in here in about 20 minutes.
If we can maintain that pace, we'll be back out there this afternoon to get the rest of it out of the field.
That's what I like to call a beautiful thing. For yes, it is.
Christopher, Ben, come here. Kitty sticks, they need to go in my truck.